This is ABC 15 News.
For tonight, the federal government may be able to prove our immigration bill is unconstitutional. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Rammel.
And I'm Steve Irvin. Right now, major parts of the bill are on hold, and tonight a federal appeals court is refusing to lift those orders. ABC 15's Steve Coos joins us now live from the Capitol. And Steve, what are lawmakers saying about the move?
Well, Steve and Katie, according to Governor Jan Brewer and Senate President Russell Pierce, they weren't surprised by this. In fact, they almost expected it. They tell me that the Ninth Circuit District Court of Appeals has a historically liberal-leaning bias, so they think from the beginning they were already fighting an uphill battle here. Although they are not discouraged, they made it quite clear to me today that this fight is not over.
But it has placed a black cloud over the state of Arizona like no other piece of legislation has ever had.
For Arizona's Democrats, the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals handed them another victory in their fight to dismantle Arizona's controversial immigration law, Senate Bill 1070. For Republicans, it's another chance to reload and try appealing again to a higher court, possibly the United States Supreme Court. 1070's author, Senate President Russell Pierce, told me he will be there in person along with the state's attorneys for that fight.
I will have a seat at the table, so I will be a part of the strategy to go forward. Again, I wrote 1070. There's nobody in a better position to defend it than I am.
By a vote of 2-1, the Ninth Circuit upheld the previous judge's ruling that parts of 1070 violate the federal government's responsibility over immigration enforcement as stated by the U.S. Constitution. Even though some of 1070 is currently in effect, the most controversial parts, like allowing police to question a person's immigration status and forcing immigrants to carry their papers at all times, are still not active. However, both Democrats and Republicans agree here that the federal government needs to do something more on immigration.
If the elected officials would just do their job, 1070 wouldn't even be necessary. They have all the authority in the world to enforce the laws. The only impediment to enforcing the laws is the political cowardice on the part of elected officials to stand up for citizens.
Right now, Governor Jan Brewer and Senator Russell Pierce are considering their next move here with SB 1070. This might include appealing to a larger panel of judges with the Ninth Circuit, or they may just go straight past all that and go right on to the U.S. Circuit, the U.S. Supreme Court. We'll know on their decision in a couple of days. Live at the state capitol, I'm Steve Coos, ABC 15 News.